Hey,
Hey y'all.
how's everybody doing? I see Jersey and Miss Cassandra, Reagan. Let's see, Maria, Kirsten, Mama T. I just missed one. Christophane always. And did I miss anybody else? We'll just give it a couple minutes while everybody's coming in.
Yeah. How's your night going so far?
So, see her?
Yep.
Apparently, I'm not going to be by myself tonight. You know, I decided to do something, and I have fur children that are just going to run amok. So, if y'all see some wild animals flying through this background, they have a mind of their own. They think they run the show, which they kind of do, but you know. So, hi, Kiki. Let's see. Hi, April. How are you? How's everybody's week been? Mine's been a little crazy, but you know, what is life?
Same. Right.
You finally feel like you have some stuff going on and got it all under control, and don't make plans because it doesn't work. Hi, Stacy. It's kind of been just a crazy week. I feel like it's hard to believe it's already been Friday, or it's already been Friday. It's already Friday.
It went by fast, didn't it?
Right. Okay. I was just checking on something.
I think it got better as the week went on, though.
Yeah. Yep. And I think you and I have talked about like this before, that I just don't like Valentine's Day, and Valentine's Day was the worst.
Right.
It's never been my holiday. Like every year, something on Valentine's Day, just nope.
Right.
Nope. So,
oh yeah, it was kind of a bad day for me too, and so
yeah. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, like it worked out other than some tech issues, but what in my mind possessed me to be like, oh yeah, let's launch our channel on Valentine's Day because you've never had good luck on Valentine's Day before. So that's a great idea.
It ended up you did great, and I think it went really well. I know there were some tech issues, but you know, the things leading up to it, you would have thought it wouldn't have went good, but considering, I think with all of that, it went fabulous. So.
Yeah. I have to give it out to, and I meant to screenshot this and put it on Twitter, but on that first 3-minute debut of a black screen, there was a comment by Unfiltered Coconut that made me giggle, because they said, hey, I think I saw a leg at the 3-minute mark. And I laughed, and I kind of jokingly responded. I said, hashtag tech issues, hashtag the leg is invisible. They responded and said, you're going to have people thinking and watching a whole 3-minute video looking for a leg. And it was like the best night. It made my night. It was great.
That's funny.
Yeah. So, and the pop soda, Coke, and Buggy debacle turned into a thing in my comments. I'll have to give it out to Rena for that one, because she had a little rant in my comment section and made me crack up. I knew she was joking, but it just is funny that there's such a big debate over pop. And yes, I said pop because I'm from the Midwest.
It's
pop. Oh, JC's here. Hey, JC, I think I forgot something in my buggy. Can you go get that for me?
That's right. It's buggy.
She doesn't like that word.
Oh, she doesn't like the word buggy because we call them buggies down here.
Yeah.
They're not grocery carts. They're buggies.
Yeah, you're right. Pop too. Pop goes with yourself. Yeah. I'm in Pennsylvania and I know all about Coke and buggies. It's a buggy debacle. The mysteries, like, you guys crack me up. Mrs. Cassandra. Cold like Minnesota. Yeah. Stevie T. Yep.
Oh, that was the best.
Yeah.
That song.
I showed it to my husband and he's kind of like, there's so much going on in this that it's, yeah.
There is.
But yes, Minnesota's cold. It was sleeting today and it's yucky. And for a second I was like, oh, because our internet blurped this afternoon. And I ran into my husband's office and I was like, we still have internet, right? And he's like, yeah, it just blipped for a second. I'm like, oh my God, thank goodness. So. All right. So I'm going to start telling you guys about some dumb criminals. You guys want to put in chat what you brought for your drinks tonight? I have a Starbucks cup with wine.
I'll turn my camera on and show y'all what I have. I have my Cane's lemonade.
Yeah, she's rubbing this in hardcore because she knows that I love Raising Cane's. Love Raising Cane's.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do too.
Yeah. One of us will get it, like me or Megan or Maria Rose in chat will get it, and we'll be bragging to each other that we got it, and so we'll make the other ones hungry that want to go get it then.
Yeah.
Yep. It was 50 today. It will be like 32 here. Yeah. The Midwest for you. I mean, you can have all 4 seasons in one day, and you don't even bat an eye at it anymore. So.
Right.
Yes, always extra cane sauce. Thank you, Stacy. Always. Yes. There's
always.
If we're not super hungry, my husband and I will split the 4-piece meal, but we cannot share cane sauce. He has to get an extra. I have my own, and we get extra anyways because I like my fries with it. Like, the cane sauce is just impeccable.
So good.
Impeccable. So
it's addictive.
Maria Rose, I'm a Caniac girl. Me too. Me too. Hi, Sue Elliott.
Hey, Sue.
Swapping between coffee and Gatorade. Drinking orange soda, orange pop.
Pop. Nope.
Pop. Oh, and I picked my shirt today. I'm not gonna put my camera down, but it's green with pink, pickle-ish, obviously. It says I'm an odd combination of really sweet and don't mess with me. So I just felt it was appropriate for the last couple weeks. Just felt right. It was pickled, and so
yeah, it is perfect.
Yep. So. And then I told a couple of the mods about it, but I didn't get to everybody. If you see a Streamlabs moderator in the chat, it's because I'm going to do a poll at the end of the stream. We're going to vote on who was the dumbest or craziest, I guess. So I had to add them as a mod in order to do it. So if you see them, it's not anything crazy. Don't blow up my DMs about it. It's okay. I promise. All right. So, and I know Megan can hear, but can you guys hear the music that I have for the stream? I'm trying out that too. just playing with all the buttons.
Yeah, I love it.
I'm like one of those kids that when you would take you to a toy store, I'd be like turning on all the electronics.
I can see that.
Now they're not around anymore. Toys R Us. Once when I was little, and I literally went down the whole aisle and pressed every single one. I was with my aunts, and I kind of get my sass from them a little. So, they might have encouraged it too. But you're not looking like a scrub, Maria. Stop. Okay.
No.
So, let me share my screen.
I know that mic is very nice.
Isn't it? I love it.
I love how it lights up.
I haven't played with the colors, so there's a ton of stuff you can do with it. I just
cool.
haven't done it. All right, guys. Well, maybe. No?
Oh, you have some stuff to show us.
Yeah, except for it doesn't want to. Let's just stop that because that's not what I wanted to do. Ay caramba. Where did the other tab go? I apologize, guys. It's just being a little turd.
We will get there.
Five seconds left.
No problem. You got it.
Lord help us all. Too many buttons, too many buttons. Okay. Now.
Okay.
Share. Hi, Kathy Ann. Aha. Got it. Do I see it? Okay. So I'm going to pull up my notes here. All right. So the first one, we have some inmates that decided this one kind of ends in a sad way, so I guess I'll
Uh-oh.
just preface preface it with that. We have 3 guys from Oslo, or they escaped from Tennessee, but they ended up getting caught in North Carolina. But they actually escaped from prison. So authorities in Oslo County, North Carolina, say that 2 escaped inmates from Tennessee are dead this week. They were involved in a fatal crash. They ended up in a high-speed car chase with police. The incident happened on the morning of February 4th. 38-year-old Tobias Carr and 45-year-old Timothy Sarver and 50-year-old Johnny Brown broke out of Tennessee's Sullivan County Jail. And I'm going to switch it so that you guys can see these guys. So this would be Tobias Carr, Timothy Sarver, Johnny Brown. And so they broke out through they were able to get, so these are the 2 that ended up passing away. But representatives of the jail say that the men were able to escape because they got to the roof of the facility when they climbed through an air vent that was accessible through the ceiling of their cell. And then at the time of the escape, Brown on the previous screen, he's not one that was that ended up dying, but he was in there for like multiple charges: domestic assault, aggravated stalking, harassment. Sarver was incarcerated for vehicle theft, identity theft, possession of drug paraphernalia, unlawful carrying of a weapon, while Carr was facing murder and other charges for allegedly stabbing his wife to death. So I mean, like, the crimes that they escaped prison for were already pretty crazy. So then when they escaped, what happened is, press play here. They showed up at a speedway, and this would be the surveillance video of them. So this would be Carr and Sarver. If it goes back here, maybe. They showed up at a speedway in Sneed's Ferry, North Carolina. They robbed the clerk at gunpoint. After tying him up and taking money from the store's register, then they stole the clerk's car and fled afterwards. What was really weird about it is the cops showed up, obviously, to investigate, and while the cops were showing up, this is the 3rd one that wasn't involved in this part of things. Oh, and we're gonna just not put that on there. When the cops showed up to investigate, who goes back to the scene of the crime that they just stole money from in the car and tied up the clerk? They drove by while the cops were there. So then they were able to disable the clerk's car. And it ended up, like, I don't know how they disabled. I couldn't find that information. But they were able to disable the clerk's car, but it caused, went into a high-speed chase, and it caused an accident. And so those 2 passed away. Johnny here, he has since been caught again. So he's back in prison. But the other 2 died. And it's just kind of crazy. Like, they're already in prison or jail for some pretty serious stuff, especially the one being murder. I mean, I guess at that point, they figured they didn't have anything left to lose. I mean, I don't know, but to have just had done that, and the cops are there investigating, and then you just turn around and go back to the area of the crime. I mean, part of me wonders, course, I found out what city was that. Sneed's. Let me go back to Sneed's Ferry, North Carolina.
Okay.
But part of me wonders, you know how sometimes they talk about how criminals they kind of get cocky or they want to kind of see if they're on their tail at all. I kind of just feel like that was part of it. Like,
right.
Were they just trying to say like, oh yeah, they're not gonna know. Who's gonna know? Nobody's gonna know. I just think of that TikTok sound every single time I say something like that. I think of that TikTok sound. Nobody's gonna know. Who's gonna know?
Yep.
Oh, Mrs. Cassandra's ready for the next one. The next one caught my attention very. I just can't with some of these people. I can't. Okay. So the next one is somebody stole a backhoe.
Uh-oh.
And used it. It had a I can't think of the word now. The thing in the end. Basically, they stole a backhoe and they took it to this is in Chicago, by the way.
Where were they gonna go?
Well, so they took it 20 miles.
Damn.
And they took it to use the back end of it to get into an ATM.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I mean, they had very good, well, not good purposes, but they had a reason. So
right.
So it says representatives from Chicago police say that they are searching for multiple unknown suspects this week after they stole a backhoe from a construction site. They used it to break into an ATM. This happened on either late February 10th or early on the 11th. They stole the backhoe, like I said, construction site from Calumet Heights, which is on the south side of Chicago, I guess. The suspects drove it more than 20 miles to a strip mall on Westmorse Avenue in Rogers Park. And once they were there, they drove the backhoe up to a Chase Bank ATM before ramming it repeatedly and breaking it in with the vehicle's jackhammer attachment. I knew I had it in my notes. So you can see the front of it here, and this is like the cop taking pictures, but I have a couple other good ones where it like shows. So this is kind of like where it's pulled away, but you can see like the ATM like is just demolished on the front hand. And I used to work at a bank, so the amount of destruction that had to go into this, but this isn't even like the best part of this story. So I'm just going to show you the picture so I can finish explaining it. So they're not caught yet. This is obviously them taking more pictures, but this last picture is probably one of my favorite. Like, seriously.
Oh my
this
God.
Right here. Okay. So they use a jackhammer attachment. So not only do you have someone that stole a backhoe with a jackhammer attachment, they drove it 20 miles. And this is all in like the Chicago suburbs. So like, you know, I think of the Twin Cities here. Like, I don't feel like this would go unnoticed. But, you know, so they left, the ATM was completely broken open. It does sound like they got to the area where the cash was, although it hasn't been announced yet if they were actually able to. I think they may be still investigating if they were able to get a decent amount from it. They're still searching for the culprits. No arrests have been made yet. The part that's bizarre and has like even the locals that like live around the area is that nobody heard it. Nobody heard or saw it.
Wow.
How do you steal a backhoe
And nobody
20 miles in Chicago? And then you take a jackhammer to an ATM and nobody sees or hears it. Like,
Right.
you have to be the luckiest, dumbest criminal there is. Like, I just can't. Like, how is that possible?
Damn. That is insane.
JC, I'm not sure if it says late on the 10th or early on the, so yeah, I mean, kind of in the middle of the night, but still, it's a jackhammer. They're not quiet. I don't know.
Not at all.
I just think of the construction around here, and anytime they're using any of that equipment, I know I hear it. So, and those ATMs, I mean, they're heavy built stuff. So I just feel like you would hear it.
But, oh yeah, I would think so.
There was some of the locals were saying like this is the craziest thing they've never heard or seen anything like it. They thought of like Ocean's 11 when they were realizing what was going on. So backhoe on my Lanta Jackson. Oh man. Goodness gracious. Tractors are so common here. Cornfields everywhere, but not in the winter. Yep. Knee high by the 4th of July, taller than you anywhere else. Sometimes even I'm short, so it's usually taller than me pretty quickly. But yeah, so the whole not being able to hear it just boggles my mind. And in a metro area.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's crazy. I don't get it.
They just use the hoe to get money.
Sure seems that way.
You know. Oh man.
A lot of good jokes are going to come out of this.
Oh, I know, right? This one. Okay. So, and I will say this, like some of my real crazy stories, my husband is great at finding articles. I told him, I'm like, hey, we're going to do dumb dills and drinks. So I need the crazy people. When I tell you he's just sending me llamas and cats, and I'm like, they're not criminals, but this one I can thank him for. This is local to me. It's not far out of the Twin Cities. This video store, Punch Out Games in Forest Lake, it was broken into and $250,000 worth of Pokemon cards and merchandise were taken.
Wow. Damn.
I mean, I don't know if anybody in chat is a Pokemon person, but especially with the pandemic, the Pokemon stuff is just insane. Like like Target actually stopped selling them in stores. Like you have to order them online or have to like sign up. Certain ones will let you call and come pick up so that they can like prevent anything, because there are fights breaking out everywhere over Pokemon cards. Wow. So, and they feel like a lot of that has to do with the pandemic. Yeah, gotta catch them all, right? Yeah, I just kind of feel bad because it's like a small, and these are so they went in through the sides. So it's like a strip mall type thing. They went in through the side, busted in through the wall. This is showing you kind of one of the pictures.
Damn. Wow.
I mean, like they did some damage. So I did feel bad. And then this is the security footage of the person. At this point, no arrests have been made. I did look up the shop on Facebook. They've been very appreciative. They stayed open normal hours after this. And something that I really like is that the community like really pulled together for them and helped them kind of recoup some of that. So in the next picture,
nice.
yeah, I have this statement open here from them. Let's see here. Sorry, I had to go out to the other screen. It says, our Pokemon stock is growing back fast. Thank you to the community and other game store owners who have helped us get product throughout this tough time. We appreciate you guys greatly. And that was just 2 days ago. And I have a picture of some of the stuff that they were able to get. So, I mean, it's nice to see that even though someone took a big advantage of them, that, you know, there's still good people out there that are, you know, helping them recover. So, yeah. Oh, you guys, I think Jersey's going to love this one.
Okay.
So this guy is Bradford Whitesell. And I'll read you the little clip here before I show you his shenanigans. Okay. So authorities in Martin County, Florida, say a 38-year-old Port St. Lucie man has been arrested and facing multiple charges after he allegedly made a series of terrible decisions that resulted in a trail of destruction. The incident started on the morning of February 5th when Wetzel left a local bar, apparently couldn't find his vehicle. Well, at this point, he probably should have just taken an Uber, but, you know, people do what they want to do. And he decided to steal someone else's vehicle.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
Not good.
Later, he told police it was a good faith effort to try and track down his missing car. So he was going to steal his car to track down his missing car. Then he drove around in the stolen vehicle. And then at some point, he ends up on some train tracks where he claimed that either the car got stuck or it stalled, but then he realized a train was coming.
Oh, no.
And he bailed out of the car and ran away shortly before the car was struck by a train and sent it flying into someone's house.
Oh, my goodness.
The people were sleeping inside. Thankfully, they were not injured. And the sheriff's office said that the explosive sound of a driverless car smashing into the side of their home was clearly jolting. Well, yeah, I mean, if a car came flying out of nowhere and hit my house and there was nobody in there, first of all, I'd be like, okay, did Tesla mess something up and now we got driverless cars just blowing and flying everywhere, or what's going on? Because where did this car come from?
Right.
But that's not all. But wait, there's more.
Of course there is.
Allegedly, after this, Weitzel continued his antics. He went to a fruit stand where he vandalized trying to steal a forklift, which he later said he planned to use to search for his missing car. Again.
Oh, no.
However, during the time that he was trying to steal the forklift, he realized that he could simply report his missing car. And so he flagged down police. Which police were already responding to the car that was in someone's house from the train crash.
Right.
and he told them that he was still looking for his car. He was arrested at the scene, and he's been charged with grand theft auto, and criminal mischief. Although it sounds like he's going to get some extra charges.
Right.
Wow. It doesn't say if alcohol played a part, but I mean, he came from a bar, didn't take an Uber. Yeah. I would hope that there was some alcohol to explain some of this, because if there isn't, you know. But you guys ready to see the pictures?
Yes, please.
So there's his lovely little mugshot. There is the car.
Wow.
And there's another angle. But I mean, it's messed up, and I'm sure a lot of the damage is from the train. But where was this car? Nobody knows. Nobody's gonna know on that one, because he's tried multiple ways to find it, and the fact that he couldn't just report it to begin with, and who's to say that it was really missing? If he was that intoxicated, maybe he just didn't see it. I mean, like, I don't know that area of where he lives, but it can be easy to somewhat lose your car. I mean, the first time my husband and I went to an event at the stadium here, the new stadium, everything was brand new. Nobody was really familiar with it. Mm-hmm. We forgot which parking ramp we were in because they all look identical.
Oh, right.
I mean, it happens, but add alcohol into that. Just take an Uber, people. Please just take an Uber. Nobody wants a car in their house because you decided to steal it. And then the poor people that have had their car stolen, then it's now totaled because a train hit it. Like, there's just so many kinds of wrong in this. Like, and
it could have been solved with an Uber.
Yeah. Takes a car because he's going to track down his missing car. Oh, that car gets hit by a train and goes into someone's house. Oh, nope, just going to walk away from that. Nobody's going to know. You know, so then we're going to go find a forklift. Because apparently he's related to the people that had the backhoe. You know, just saying, allegedly, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'll lose my car at the mall.
Kim, I lose my car all the time. Alcohol not involved.
Me too, Kim. All the time.
The clickers with the little horn honk or the siren. I used to set my husband's off on purpose because I know where it is. Got it.
Right.
He's at 6 p.m. Jersey Jojo being chased by police for stealing a scooter. What kind of scooter are we talking about? Like, are we talking about Jackass style, like the Walmart scooters? Because I know Jody likes Walmart, so just asking. I take a picture. Yeah. I not only take a picture, I have an app on my phone called Parking, and it tags the car's location, takes a picture. If you need to input like what stall you're in and what parking ramp, you can do all that. Because after the event of losing our car at the stadium, it is not happening again. Nope. Because the event got out late at night, and I just don't like being downtown really late at night where, you know, because I don't know. I'm not a...
Right.
You know, it's cold and rainy, and my husband's like, well, you could stay here and I'll just go find the car and come back. No.
Not by yourself, right?
No. Because when events like that get out, there are a good amount of people that will stand there and like do stuff for the tourists or the people that are leaving the event to get money. Understandable. Happens all the time. But I'm not cool standing there by myself with all that.
Right.
So I look at which letter in Walmart I'm closest to now. That's a good method, Jersey. It really is.
It is. I have done that too.
All right. So now we have That actually might be the last one. That was the last one.
Okay.
Yeah. This week was kind of light with crazy crimes. I found a lot of crime stuff, but some of them I'm kind of like, ooh, those are a little triggering, and just kind of sad overall.
Right.
So trying to keep it uplifting and funny for y'all. So downtown late at night. Oh, Moderate, I didn't even see you come in.
Hey,
Oh,
Moderate.
and I forgot to say hi to Kim. Hi, Kim. Hi, Moderate. So yeah, there was some cool stuff in the fact that there was some, I guess, some missing persons that were solved.
Right.
Obviously they were found in not great ways, but at least their families have some answers. Like one was like a decade old, so that's really cool. At least for those families to have some justice. But yeah. Maddox in the house. Hi. Do you guys hear about any other crazy crimes this week?
I don't think so. I haven't. Maybe they did.
We can see what they say in chat, and I'll see if I can get this poll to go. So now the way that the poll works is you type in exclamation point vote, and then depending on who you want to vote for, I can tell you the options. There'll be Pokemon theft, train and house, break free inmates, and ATM versus backhoe. So I'll start the poll here. So if you want to vote for Pokemon, you put exclamation point vote space Pokemon, all lowercase. If you want to do the train one, same thing at the beginning, and then you put train. If you want to vote for the break free inmates, you vote for Freebirds. And if you want to do the ATM versus the backhoe, you type in backhoe, BACKHOE.
But it has to have the exclamation point.
Exclamation point. Yep, I can put I'll vote myself, and so you guys can see.
Okay.
I already know which I'm gonna vote for. Oh. There was two that I kind of like went between. Let's see if the Streamlab pops up. He's supposed to. Should be in there. Check my video if he's popping in there. Oh, yep, it's working. I see the votes coming in. Moderate, did you hear the one for the backhoe? Jersey said that they're using the hoe for money, because they were. Oh, yeah, there I see Streamlabs in there. Good.
This is really neat.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
I've never seen that before.
When I was playing with the stream music, it's like, did you want to do a poll for your stream? I'm like, well, sure, why not? We'll try it out. Might as well press all the buttons.
You have to vote backhoe.
There's an E at the end, Moderate.
That's the one I voted for.
I did not. I voted for the train. Just all the shenanigans that went into that one. Stole a car to find his missing car. Heard a train. Bailed on the stolen car. The stolen car smashed into some sleeping people's house. He bails on that. Goes and raids a fruit stand. Tries to steal a forklift. Realizes, oh, I don't need to steal a forklift. I can just report my car. Maddox's always falling for the help. It's true. Sorry, Maddox. Somebody had to buy a bowl. Did he steal any pineapple at the food stand? I don't know. That's a good question. Leave my pineapple alone, damn it. Sold the E. As long as they're not selling the D. Hey,
right?
Check the F's. Okay, Reagan, I will. Who am I? Oh, yeah. Reagan, I did see that one. We can talk about it, sure.
Another crazy everybody
criminal? It's one that I saw. It's a little sad. We can talk about it. It's not a dumb criminal. It's kind of a crazy crime, sure. If everybody's voted, then I'll close it. If you still need time, just let me know. I'll give it another minute here. Jamal, do me a favor. Type ! vote space train. Please.
Is that the one you want to win?
Yes, and it's not gonna win.
No, type backhoe.
No, don't type backhoe. They're already winning. That's not fair. Hi, Miranda. Good to see you again. No, Jamal, don't listen to Kim. Don't listen to
her. Backhoe.
I'm gonna give him an extra second because I know he's tagging people. So.
Right.
And I get to hit the close poll button. So. What are you going to do this weekend, Megan? Yeah, there's Jamal for me.
Well, not a lot, but Lily and I do have a project we have to work on for her science class. And she has a couple tests to study for. So we're going to be doing that for sure.
Nice.
And running a couple errands, things like that.
Kim, I can't with you. Please back the hoe, yo. Man alive. I should hop in here on my main account and
right.
just
yes, and eating Skittles.
I felt backhoe.
Mardi Gras. We're celebrating next weekend. We have the Spanish Town Parade that I'll be going to next weekend.
Ooh.
I'll take lots of pictures so y'all can see.
Yes, please. Anybody else need to vote still? Are you gonna get some beads there, Megan?
Oh yeah, lots of beads. They throw beads, cups, stuffed animals, all that good stuff, and doubloons.
You can ignore what I just said in chat.
Hey, that's cheating.
I said I was doing it, so. What is
and you meant it.
Chris Stefano, China isn't an option.
I'll be getting beads, but in just in the good way, not the bad way. Uh-oh, mouse talk.
Now?
Yep, better. I can hear you.
Okay. It works.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Our little chipmunk friend.
I tell you. Okay. All right, so we'll close out the poll.
Uh-oh. Heard the mouse again.
Now?
Yep, you're good.
I was getting... Maybe I'll just quit out of Discord. It's trying to... Discord wants to pull my mic for it, and I'm causing an issue, so I'll have to figure it out.
Yeah.
It's a tie. What?
Uh-oh.
No. Well, at least it was a top 2. I mean, I feel like that wasn't really... What was the poll? We were voting on who was the dumbest dill of this week for the cases that I presented. The ones that tied were people that stole. They haven't been caught yet, but some unknown suspects stole a backhoe with a jackhammer attachment. They drove it 20 miles in Chicago to a strip mall, and then they used the jackhammer to break into the Chase ATM. So that was one.
Right.
And then the train one was a guy left a bar, couldn't find his car, so he stole someone else's car to track down his car, and then he somehow got stuck on some train tracks, and he bailed on the car because he heard a train coming, and the train flew into someone's house while they were sleeping. So then he went to a fruit stand to try to steal a forklift, and then he realized, oh, I don't need to steal a forklift. I could just report my car missing.
Mm-hmm.
He flagged down the cops who were already in the area because they were responding to the train incident. So those were our winners for tonight's poll. Right. So, I mean, I just sometimes, like, when I'm reading some of this stuff, and the fact that this was like a light week and this is what came out of a light week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, people. Something that, like, my dad always said when I was growing up is, you're old enough to know better. Like, one of us got in trouble, you're old enough to know better. Well, these people have been in there, like, one was 38, the inmate people were all in their 50s. You're old enough to know better, damn it.
Absolutely.
Yes. Meanwhile, the guy who came back to the scene of the crime lost for dumbest criminal. Yeah. Are we talking about the inmate ones? Or the fruit stand guy kind of came back to the fruit stand.
Yeah, he kind of did, right?
Yeah, kind of. But yeah, I mean, that one that boggled my mind too. I feel really bad that one ended in somewhat of a tragedy. I mean, they lost their lives. I feel like they kind of went out in a blaze of glory. Because they really had nothing else to lose at that point. But yeah, I feel like one of the first rules, like, first rules of Fight Club. No, first rules of being a dumb criminal is you don't go back to the scene of the crime right after you did it.
Yeah.
So
not good. Dummies. Uh-oh, there's our mouse. Uh-oh. She'll be back. She must have kicked herself out. Oh, there we are.
Oh, yeah. It still says live.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
I think so. I was trying to fix the other shenanigans going on with the microphone, and I was clicking too fast, and too many X's. So,
but okay, we're still live, right? Okay, good.
We're still live.
All right.
If you guys can see us,
yeah, can y'all see us? Uh-oh.
Oh, Lord, help me.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh, good. Okay.
I was worried for a sec.
At least I know I can kick myself out of my stream and come right back.
Right.
Okay.
Oops. Uh-oh, mouse. That little mouse is determined to come on.
Now?
You're good.
Okay. Well, on that note, before my computer gives me a really big headache, if you guys have any ideas, make sure to DM me on Twitter, IG, or my email, which is in the description, or also picklemay007@gmail.com. It's also on my channel info. So other than that, I hope you had a great time, and next time I'll try to have a few more cases. I kind of wanted to tiptoe my way in because we're doing a whole lot more than we did earlier in the week. So I hope you guys had a good time. And Stella.
Where's Stella?
1 second. I will grab her.
Okay, good. We get to see her. Our favorite little fur baby. She's so cute. Everybody's calling for Stella. Backhoes. Maybe Lucky will come too. I can't hear you.
Sorry.
There you go.
Press the unmute button. I don't know where she went. So okay. I'm assuming she's probably gone. She ate her wet food, so she's got a full belly, which normally means she's going to go sleep. So, but I will make sure she makes an appearance next time. She was at the beginning of the stream, so if you watch the replay, look in my right next to my shoulder at the beginning of the stream. So I hope you all have a great weekend, and I think we are going to start working on the first mock trial, which I'm going to go with the Stephen Avery case, Making a Murderer.
Nice.
So I think that'll be a good kickoff to it. I realize that there's still some stuff going on with it, but just going off the basic first information that was put out there. But okay. I hope you all have a good night, and we'll see y'all later. Bye.
Bye, y'all. Okay, I like the outro.
Thanks. And I actually am working on changing it because